I think that for many guys, this topic of flirting and understanding girls is generally an unknown place, a dark place that they are afraid to enter because girls are so weird and they send weird signals and how they are supposed to understand us. But I also think that during the lockdown and the pandemics, the level of weirdness and the level of confusion reached new heights, really just went exponentially high. Hello everyone, my name is Luminita. I'm a certified love coach, dating coach, girl coach. Just kidding. I am just in love with the topic of communication and interpersonal relationships, and it happens that I'm a girl and my best friends are also girls. And I generally know a lot of women and girls, so I can kind of understand what's going on in our heads. But I also know a lot of guys that are confused, and I was trying to explain them things, and then they realized that maybe we're not that weird, or maybe they were just afraid to tell me that. Whatever. I already made a video on this channel about flirting. Actually, I talked in 2 videos or 3 about the topic of dating, and I thought it was just something fun. But after I read this comment, I thought, maybe I should try to film a new video, especially after one of my friends told me that he's super confused about girls, especially now during the lockdown, because in Austria we have an annual lockdown, because he said that he's chatting with a girl and he doesn't understand what's going on in her head. So the expert Luminita is here to help you unreal or reveal this mystery of how to see if a girl is into you over text. Let's start with the beginning, and the very first sign that a girl is into you over text is that she texts you first. And I don't know if it's a surprise for you, but many girls, they think that the guy should make the first step, or he should text first all the time. But sometimes, if we are really into that person, we would try to connect or try to initiate the conversation ourselves if we see that we like the guy but he's not really active. Now, there are some girls that have enough courage to text you first and be like, hey, how are you doing? I like you, and expect that you write them back like, hey, I'm fine. But there are also other girls that would still like to make this first step, but they want to make it in a more subtle way. And this is what I was doing when I was single. And mainly, if a girl is into you, she would react to your Insta stories. And I don't mean just a quick reaction like, I don't know, an emoji, fluffing, or fire. Although this can be sometimes a sign, but usually it's just a quick response, so it doesn't mean so much. But if a girl is really answering to your Instagram story, if you post, for example, a selfie, and she would really take her time and write you a response to your story, Insta story, like, hey, you have really nice glasses, or the weather is really nice, where are you? Or, oh, I love this movie too, and then talk about the movie. When did you watch it? Like, if the girl is really taking her time and she's texting you, then this can be the first sign that she might be really into you. Let's say she already texted you first, or maybe you initiated the conversation and you are talking. Now, the second sign lays in the way she responds to your messages. For example, let's suppose that you texted her, hey, I'm really fine, I just had a bad day. She, if she's really into you, would a little bit overreact. So instead of just texting you, oh, I'm so sorry, she would text, oh my God, what happened? Is it this? Can I help you? Oh, I'm so sorry. So if she's overly reacting her sadness, that might be a sign that she really feels like she needs to show you that she's sorry. Or if you text her, hey, I'm really fine, I actually won a competition, instead of just saying congratulations, she might again overreact and tell you, oh my God, that's so cool, I'm so proud of you, and send you thousands of emojis, really exploding with emotions because she's into you and she wants to show you that she is not indifferent about you, that she really cares, either it's a bad day or it's a winning. She really is into you if she slightly overreacts in her responses. Since we are here at the topic of replying, this third sign that she is really into you over text is the time or how quickly she responds. Now I know a lot of girls hear this tip that if you're really into him, then you should respond the next day or after 3 days or take 1 hour and so on. But let's be honest, if a girl really likes you and you texted her, she might force herself. She might ask her best friend to take away her phone so that she doesn't reply you straight away. But it doesn't take so long. So if she's really into you, she will try to respond as quickly as possible because she wants to catch you up right when you're online so that you continue to talk and then she can learn more about you. So if she responds after 3 days and she tells you like, oh sorry, didn't see your message, oh sorry, I was so busy, or oh sorry, I overlooked that, it might happen that she's not really into you. But if she is online and she replies you after a couple of minutes, or if she's offline but you texted her and now she suddenly is online, then most probably she's really into you and she stands next to her phone and she waits till you text her or send her a voice message. I already mentioned the fact that she would try to answer as soon as possible so that you can answer as soon as possible and you can have a conversation. Well, this is the fourth sign that she's really into you over text. The sign is that she really tries to keep the conversation going no matter what. She will try to answer or put a lot of questions or just try, and if there's no other topic to talk about anymore, she would just start with a random question like, have you ever had a pet, or something about that, anything, or like stupidly like, what is your favorite type of bread, by the way? Like, if some random questions come up and if you just see that this person is really trying to keep the conversation going, then this can be a really good sign that she really wants to talk to you, she really wants to know you better, and she's really into you. I remember when I was a teenager, I fell asleep so many times in the middle of the message because it was 3 a.m. I was so tired. I had to go to school the next day, but I was so into this guy, so I would really hide under the blanket so that my parents don't see that I'm texting, and I would really have my eyes half closed but still try to keep this conversation going because you're so happy and you just want it to never end. So yeah, if a girl is putting the effort and is trying to have this conversation as long as possible, then she might be really into you. Just a quick note, it can be that some girls are not that talkative or that they don't enjoy texting so much. In these cases, you can try to ask them if it's better for them to send voice messages or to have a call, a FaceTime or Skype, whatever. And maybe in this case, maybe they would not be so active in texting, but they would love to talk to you. And if she's really into you, she will definitely accept it. The last fifth sign that I want to talk about today is the fact that if a girl is really into you, then she would try to make you feel good. So she will text you different compliments, and they don't have to be very cheesy ones like "I love your eyes" or anything. This can be little things. As I said in the previous example, if you won a competition, she would write you back, "Oh, I'm so proud of you. I knew that you could do that." Or "You have so much potential. I'm so grateful that I know you." Something in this direction. So we would not throw compliments that are too evident, because we still want to keep our face and we still want you to like us too, but we would definitely try to make you feel better, create a good atmosphere around it. And also in this context, if a girl is into you, you can definitely see it over text if she has a very genuine interest in your life, meaning that she will remember what you told her, and in the second or the third discussion or chat, she will not just ask, "Hey, what's up?" but she would ask, "Hey, how is your knee? It hurted yesterday." Or, "Hey, you talked that you had a fight with your parents. Is it better today?" Or something in this direction. So she will really remember what you told her, and she will use this information to bridge your conversation to the next level or to the next day, and so on. So she would definitely just really listen or read what you're texting, and she would ask questions not just to pick you up, but to really get to know you. And if she asks you, "What are your hobbies?" she will really read through them. She might even make up some thoughts if you're going out of the lockdown, or if you're not on lockdown, how she can somehow use this information to go out on a date with you. In my case, I was texting with my now boyfriend, and he told me that he doesn't like coffee, and I recommended him a place where they have really, really good hot chocolate, and he invited me to go there with him because he didn't know where it was, although it was really in the center of the city. Something in this direction. So if you're really into her and she's really into you, you will see that your conversation goes somewhere, and you just don't try to ignore her, or she doesn't try to ignore you. You really see that the conversation rolls. I hope that this video was helpful for you. All the tips or all the signs that I talked about today are from my personal experience, or from my friends, or something that I saw when I talked to other male friends, and I would assume that this could happen or this could mean that, and it was actually true. So if you don't know if she's into you over text, then definitely maybe rewatch this video and find some clues. Maybe she's really into you, but you just don't understand it. Also, in my little research, or when I was thinking about some tips, I realized that there are also some tips about the emojis that I didn't include today. So if you are interested in that, let me know in the comment section below. Since you're there, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and click on the bell button to get notified when I post more and more videos. Click here and here to learn even more about communication, not just in relationships, but generally. Here to join my growing community. Remember that communication builds connections, and miscommunication builds a mess. Thank you for watching. I hope that this video was helpful for you, and see you next time. Bye!